This is Andrew Cap, and this is my Ruby CLI project, which uses an API call with GoDaddy.com to get information about domains and domain names, their availability, and potential pricing. So before you run this, make sure you run bundle install from the main directory here, which is domain_project, and then to start it up, you just type bin/domain search. So from there we get a small menu with two options. We can search for the status of a specific domain, or we can search for a list of domains based on any keyword we choose. And then you can always type Q or type quit to exit the program. So if we type option number 1 to search for a specific domain, notice that it requires a format such that it's name dot and then top level domain name like a .com or .org. So if we use pets.com as an example, it'll give us some information about pets.com, which is essentially saying it's not available for purchase. And then there's a confidence measurement that GoDaddy gives us, which is a true or a false. And so I convert that to a yes, appears accurate if it's true. And so it just tells us whether they think they have good records about this domain. And then generally the price, there won't be any price if it's not available for purchase. But if it isn't available, then the program will automatically give a result, a list of 20 results that are similar to the domain that was searched. So you can see here we've got 20 items with various prices, and one of them that says no price listed. And again, usually that just is because it's not available. And so why GoDaddy put that in this list, I'm not sure, but most of them you can see probably are available. But let's test that out. If we choose, say, item number 6, pets.tech, look at that, then it will say, give us more detail and says, is it available? Yes. And they're confident, yes, and then the pricing. So pretty expensive. But if you want to go back and search for another one, you can just hit B for back. You can also type E or exit to go back to the main menu, or Q or quit to exit the program from here. So if we go back, let's just look at number 10, petssb.com. So if we choose that one, it shows no, it's not available for purchase, and there's no price listed. And then it also indicates that your requested domain is not available. Maybe you can try another option. So again, if we want to try another one, we just hit B for back, and then we can look at a different one. Let's say number 18, pets.systems. And so that one's a little cheaper price, and it is available, so that might be a good option. So let's go back to the main menu by typing E, and then let's do option number 2 to search for an available domain based on a keyword. And if you do put in the wrong something that doesn't match 1, 2, or quit, it will ask you to enter a valid option. So let's hit 2. And then any keyword, there's no requirement for the .com or .org, but you can put that in if you want. So I'm just gonna, it'll accept up to 20 characters, but no special characters. So let's just say I put something in with some special characters, and it'll give an error message and gives a little bit more detail as well, saying that the dot is optional and the top level domain's optional. But we can put in, let's say we put in dog, and then we'll get a list of domains that are related to dogs. So some good ones there, dog.pet, some dog.work. So anyway, if we want to look at a specific one, let's look at number 1 first, no price listed. Never heard of the MX top level domain before, but looks like they have it. But it's not available for purchase, which is why there's no price. So if we hit B to go back, this is a very similar menu to what we were looking at before. So B to go back, and then let's look at dog.work, number 12. And you can see it is available, and the price $519.99. So very simple and easy to search and look for domains that are available using this program. And if you want to quit, you can do that right from here. Just type Q or type quit. It doesn't matter if it's small or large caps. So do that and it will exit. And interestingly, just to briefly show you, there's 3 different API calls that are used using HTTP party. And the first one here is relatively simple, but it did take me a while to figure out the exact format that will work with the API requirements. But this one just gets us the individual domain information on menu option 1. And the second 2 related to the keyword search. So to get the list of domains based on a keyword, I use this API call, and it'll give us the 20 items. You can see I have a limit of 20 here. It could do other lengths as well. But the complicated part here is that this domain list suggests it only gives us the name of the domain. It doesn't give us any of the more detailed information about it, such as the price or the availability. So in order to get that, we have to do this other third API call here, which uses a more complicated post request from HTTP party. And it took quite a while to get this one figured out as well, because they require the array, or basically they take a list or array of the domain names from, and then they require that to be in JSON. So fortunately, Ruby has a method to convert this array to JSON, which was really nice to figure out and helpful. But what happens is the original domain list, from that list, I created instances of domain list class, and so that you have all those individual objects, and then from there is where we create our list of array that gets used in this API call or post. And then from there, once we get this more detailed information, then it gets added to the original instances. So that way we don't have to create more instances of that object. So it was a little bit complicated to put together, but it works great. And it was a lot of fun to do this project. So thank you for your time with looking at this, and look forward to presenting my project in more detail later on. Thank you.